All right, everybody, and welcome back to North Shore State Dynasty. I want to give you guys a quick, and I do mean a quick look at some of the players that we are looking to try and bring in for the foreseeable future. As we get closer, we see who might have a chance to come here. We'll get more details on them, but for now, trying to put a name to a face. You can slow it down, take a look at that as we're just kind of moving quickly. I do want to try and get to a little bit of gameplay and get this game good and through with it today. I did want to take a second and also show you guys just to kind of look at the stadium, a couple of the end zones here if it's not going to skip too much for it. Kind of looking around, we took Colorado State's stadium. So we did give ourselves a little bit of people, something to work with here. And I do just like the way that this came out. And so, I genuinely like it. I actually don't hate it. I went through 5 or 6 different stadiums before ultimately settling on this one. But if I could change the green and get the Colorado State logos off, trust me, I would. But I feel like they would have a little bit of something. So let's get into it for the second game of the season as we sit here to take on Liberty. Starting quarterback this week will be Austin Lee, and it's Nathan James to take the first snap of the game. That's going to bring us 2nd and 8 here as Lee goes short. He finds Green. That will bring us to 3rd and 5. And Lee tries to go short one more time to James, and that's going to end up being a 3 and out there as that's just a bad ball and James can't get to it. Even if he would have caught that, I think it still would have ended up being 4th down. Now Saltier goes outside on the RPO, and the receiver is going to take this one all the way down to the 34-yard line. So they start off very strong for their first play of the game. Now we get a play action wide open as a tight end over the middle, and that's gone. He will have a touchdown. So it took us 3 plays to go ahead and give Liberty the ball. It took them 2 plays to score and get us the ball back. They waste absolutely no time in showing us how football is supposed to be played here in our home stadium. And now Lee going for the curl route to Phillips, the freshman, nearly picked off there. Now we're going to take a shot left side of the field looking for Ian Green. We got to remember he's not that tall of a receiver, so we can't be putting the ball up there like that for him. This time we're going to find Green, but he will not hold on. Got that ball rocked out from him. So we'll end up punting this one away. The returner's going to take this. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to put his team plus territory at the 31-yard line. So now Liberty has a very short field here to work with. Sending the back in motion, pump fake, and Saltier. He's going to just throw this one away. I pray I say these names right. And then fake pitching here. Quarterback's going to take it and be stopped at the 10-yard line. They get a better block there, and maybe Caden Salter's gone. So now it's going to be a handoff to the running back, and we do get back there with Spike Jeffries, but he gets stiff-armed straight to the ground. So now Salter is going to take this one on a read option himself. He'll lose a couple of yards there. So 3rd and 13. Can we hold him to a field goal defense? It's going to be a screen play, and we're able to get out there and keep them 8 yards away. So that's 4th and 8. They go for the field goal, and it's just wide to the right. This one will be no good. They basically had free points there. Everything set up from the 31-yard line. They couldn't cash in there, so now Nathan James takes this carry. He's met in the hole immediately, only able to gain 1. Lee, screen pass. James trying to make his blockers look better than what they are right now. James gets us a 3rd and 3. RPO outside. This time we get it to Adams. He'll get the first down there. About halfway through this first quarter here, Lee takes a deep drop. I think he's going to scramble for it, gets a block, and he's going to head out of bounds, tackled around the 48-yard line. So now Lee dropping back, short over the middle, finds the tight end, Joseph Campbell. And he'll be really close to a first down. That's going to bring us 3rd and 2, a handoff to James. He'll easily pick up a first down here, and then some, putting us around a 27 and plus territory. Now Lee goes outside, open is Adams, tries to hurl him in and gets smacked out of bounds, but he is able to pick up the first down there. Now a handoff to James, stiff-arming a man, gets a gain of 3 here. Looking, Lee drops back. Going outside, finds Campbell, and that's going to be the first touchdown in the career of Austin Lee. Finds his tight end there. So we do tie this game up pending field goal, 7-7 here. Jessup Campbell ran a nice corner route there, and, looks like we're going to have a good game on our hands. Now, running back's going to take this one. Stopped after a short gain of about 3 yards here. Saltier's going to take it. Drops back, gets pressure, nearly sacked, and he's going to scramble. It looks like he's going to get the first down here. Able to pick up about 8 on that scramble there. We should have had him there. We had it. We just missed it. And now we're going to stop the running back here after a gain of about 3. They've been getting at least 3 yards of carry on us, minus the couple times where we were actually able to stop Cooley there in the backfield. But, first quarter stats there, they're beating us in everything, but they also have ball. So, of course, their stats are going to be that much higher than ours. Cooley takes this one, and when I say open up the middle, that's probably the best blocking that he's had the entire day. As most run plays, minus this one, we send the blitz, but we don't send it here, and he gets another great lane there and gets down to the 11-yard line. Cooley again jukes out the defenders, and he's down at the 2-yard line, so 2nd and 1. They can still get the first down without getting a touchdown, and this one is going to be dropped in the back of the end zone here. So now 3rd and 1. Hand off to Cooley, and he'll be tackled into the end zone. Spike Jeffries not able to get off the block in time. Cooley's going to put his team up 14-7 here. It is only the beginning of the second quarter here. We do have a ball game on our hands here. Can the Storm Wolves storm back in and tie this game back up? As I say, near 10-yard run there for Nathan James, who's also going to take this one out of the backfield. When I tell you, it looks like he's going to be a very vital part of this offense. He can run it. He can catch it. Lee is going to get sacked. He's going to fumble the ball, and it's luckily going to be picked up by one of the linemen here, but that's TJ Bush able to force the fumble on that sack. So near turnover there, and this time RPO, Salter finds his receiver, and he is gone. That is 67 yards on an RPO slant route. Just didn't have the speed and awareness to get there in time, see what the play was. Not able to do anything, and Sibley's going to take that one all the way to the house. And that's something we kind of just have to sit on there. That's going to bring the score 21-7. We're going to toss this one out to Moore, trying to keep the defense honest and continue to run this ball. Lee here dropping back over the middle is going to find Green, who's fighting for 7 yards there. And now Lee drops back, wide open over the middle. That's Phillips juking out a couple of defenders to pick up some extra yards there. That'll bring up 1st and 10 around the 40-yard line. Hand off to James. Has some good blocking. Tries to get to the outside. He'll end up being credited with a gain of 5 here. So now Lee, deep drop over the middle. Picked off. Did not see the linebacker robbing over the middle there. And luckily, he'll be stopped around the 35-yard line. We have not been putting our defense in the best of shapes here. And it looks like Austin Lee he's telling his coach he just did not see him there. Had his eyes in tunnel vision, stared down his receivers. Now Saltier's going to take this one, pitches it outside, and they're going to gain about 3 yards here. Like I said, they've been gaining at least 3 yards almost every run attempt here. Cooley takes this one, and yeah, that's about 3-4 yards there. Excuse me, that's a 5-yard run, but you get where I'm going with this. Now Saltier over the middle. Finds his receiver. Another 1st and 10 from the 15. Cooley juking out defenders. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he gets the 1st and goal. 83 yards on 11 carries. He nearly had another touchdown. Saltier trying to get it on his own. There's going to be a flag on the play, and it's going to be a holding penalty against Liberty here. That'll back him up to about the 12-yard line. So should make it a little bit harder for him to score, but we should have something here. Saltier goes outside, and we just don't have what we need there, but we do stop him at the 7. Gain of 5 there, 2nd and goal. Rapidly approaching the 2-minute warning here, sending a man in motion. Snaps off to the left side, and he's going to catch this one at the 2. So now it's 3rd and goal. Can we make a stand here? It's a read option, and Saltier's going to be stopped by Bloom there. in the backfield. So they're going to end up taking a field goal to bring it 24-7. Screen pass out to James, and we just don't have our linemen getting out there fast enough for him. Only a gain of 2 can be credited on there. Austin Lee gets smacked, and we're going to lose tons of yards here as that's a strip fumble. Now it's 3rd and 24 from the 4, and Lee gets hit as he throws. This one could have nearly been picked off, but the defender only wanted to knock that ball down, and it was a quite awful punt here at the 32-yard line now, but the defense is trying to shore up a little bit, not let Liberty get any more points on the board right before halftime, and they are determined as it's now 4th and inches. And they used up the rest of the time, and they're going to kick this field goal. That's going to bring up the score 27-7. As we head into halftime, down pretty big in the home opener this season. I mean, this team was bad, but I did not know how bad we truly were. As now 2nd and 9 here, Saltier is going to take this one. He'll find his receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 here. And now Saltier, and I mean, he has a man wide open. He overthrows him at the sideline there, so I guess that counts for us. You know, they make a mistake, we can make the most out of it. But as I say that, we make a mistake in the holding penalty. So after the holding penalty being 1st and 20 here, incomplete pass to bring up 2nd and 20. Lee takes a step forward, able to get the ball out as he gets hit. He has not had the best blocking, and he has fumbled the ball away. He's thrown a couple interceptions here as this ball is picked off. That's a total of 3 turnovers. Probably could have been 4 with the fumble earlier in the game when he got smacked. But the Liberty defense is just playing their tails off. They really don't have to, but I mean, whatever helps them to get more convincing wins. The more convincing wins you get, the earlier you get ranked. As Cooley's going to take this one. And Teller just not able to really get there. I mean, he missed the tackle and does not have the speed to really chase him down. But this time we'll get back that we finally hit Saltier in the pocket. And a read option, and he's got some speed. He takes this one. He's up the sideline. He'll be knocked out just inside the 20 at the 18-yard line here. And so Saltier, play action, open, finds his receiver. It'll be credited with a gain of 4 here. So 2nd and 6 from the 14. Pitch play to the outside. We read this one, and we're actually going to drop him for a loss of 1 on this play. Now Cooley takes the draw, and he'll have the first down. Defense should have been aware of the draw. They came out ready to rush the pass, and they didn't have anything for it. And this time, Liberty gets another score. Mobley gets into the end zone this time. And I mean, this game is just out of hand and out of pocket for our team here. We do have a chance now, bring all the way up to the 31-yard line to maybe get a field goal, maybe get a touchdown, and make this score look a little bit better. Lee's been feeling it today. As you can see, that wear and tear has him in the orange at this exact moment. He's been getting pummeled this game. Finds Nathan James, and he's fighting forward. He gets popped. That'll be a 2nd and 5. He has 5 catches for 35 yards in the day. And now a handoff, reading his blocks, fighting forward. That's going to bring us 3rd and inches here. Moore's going to check into the game to take this carry. He not only gets us the first down, he gets us to the 5-yard line. James checks back in. It's a play action. Going short over the middle, short over the left side, trying to get to the end zone. Nearly picked off there. We're going to bring the tight end in motion, and Moore fighting for it. Almost no gain on this play. Lucky to get 1. Lee feeling a little bit better, gets popped, and there's a flag, and it's going to be a holding penalty. I do not know what you're celebrating there. You're getting your quarterback killed today. And so we'll just have to take this field goal here, bring this score just a little bit better here. So now, I mean, it's 34-10. And, I mean, they used up all the clock, or used up a good chunk of clock getting down here. It's set 1st and goal from the 2, and Cooley has the most wide open lane that they've probably had all game. I mean, that coupled with what you're about to see here of Lee getting hit again and fumbling the ball once again, TJ Bush picks that one up after causing it. I mean, today couldn't have gone worse for us as we only scored in the first and third quarter. Hopefully next game does give us a little bit of something better. Caden Saltier near a 70% completion rating, 3 touchdowns. I don't believe he turned the ball over once. I don't think we made him fumble or anything. But we have to get better on both offense and defense, and hopefully I'll be able to see you guys next week as I try to make this one quick so I can start working on the next one and get it out as soon as possible. But hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I get to see you guys again, and see you soon.